It's Mr. B again, and we are out and about. We are looking for forgotten temples of Cambodia. And this one, it doesn't even have a name. How can that be? We are oddly enough in the actual Angkor Wat complex. But it is huge, the Angkor Wat complex. It is enormous. And within that is a temple with no name. It's actually denoted on the archaeological map. And this is the chaps who actually do all the archaeology here as Monument 206. Why they couldn't come up with a name? I mean, I could. Give me a moment or two and I'll come up with a name for you. But here it is, and it's small, so we're not going to do much with this one. Not all videos have to go on. We are just going to walk around so we can commit it to our library as yet another temple. So come with me and let's have a look. Now, my first impression of this one is it reminds me of a bulldog. It's sort of like stout and fat and sturdy and strong. And he has 4 doorways and not an awful lot else. Round this way, we have the blind doorways here, which we know are there to confuse evil spirits and so on. And round here is the main doorway. Now, this has been completely blocked, and that also is original. There's always something with each temple that is unique. Well, why wouldn't there be? And what we can see here is this massive lumps of masonry, and this would have been the spire up there, and usually they flop over. But this one, a bit like it's had a mental breakdown, has fallen in on itself, which is different on its own. So let me just have a peek in. Yeah, quite literally, all the stones have just fallen in, which is, maybe it was a tree. It's the roots of the trees that caused this. So he is nameless. He is the temple with no name. And he is unique. And we'll just scope round, follow me round, and we've got a very broad doorway here. This is bigger than normal. This is a broader, wider doorway. Again, what we would have had here is carvings that would have been placed over this, which have been stolen and have been spirited off to somewhere. But this is why it's giving me the impression of like a British bulldog with its powerful stance. And I do like it for that. It's got its own personality. It has no name, but it certainly has a bumper bag of personality, this one. And it's been a pleasure to meet him. This is a short video because there's not an awful lot to say about our mystery temple with no name. But somewhere deep back in the mists of time, he did have a name. So to the temple with no name, we salute you. This has been Mr. B. Another short ramble out and about in Cambodia, looking at temples that most people don't go to. Hence, I call them forgotten. Any comments, questions, or queries, why not drop me a note? I'm always happy to hear from you. Thanks for watching.